basically, the next 5 to 10 minutes, we'll get our students to do a quick demonstration of their project. And this project, when we saw it, our minds were blown away. Like, wow, this is amazing. This is something that actually they can put it up and sell it. Like, I'm sure we wanted to buy this thing, and we wanted to try and play this. It's amazing. What they have built was incredible. So yeah, guys, you wanna come on? Yeah. So Sean, yeah, maybe you can take the lead. Yeah. So give it a round of applause.
Yo, what's up? My name is Sean, one of the cadets who completed the core program in 42 KL. And I am very glad to be given this opportunity to actually showcase what we have done, which is PongSH, which we did it 2.5 months after this final project, right? Alright, so before we start, let's meet the team, right? So, this is a group project. So from the left, well, ignoring the one in the middle, we have Ricky. So we're gonna do a short introduction. So we have Ricky.
Hello everyone, my name is Ricky, and I'm one of the front-end developer of this project. And then I was previously a software engineering student, but I dropped out to join 42 KL.
Hi guys, my name is my name is Hao. I'm a back-end dev for this mainly for the game. Prior this, I am a process engineer.
Hi John. So I was also the front end for this project, and I'm same as Ricky. Dropped out from computer science for 42.
Hi everyone, my name is Matthew. I was a diploma graduate in IT 3 years ago, and I've been working for 3.5 years in the software industry. For this project, I worked on the back end and the DevOps.
So once again, my name is Sean, and I was tasked with the back end of this project as well. Okay, so maybe some of you don't know what back end, what front end is, right? But front end basically means what you can see. Back end basically means what the back end. The front end basically what you can see, right, in the browser. The back end basically means everything that happens behind. Okay. All right. So I'm pretty sure everyone here know what Pong is, right? Who doesn't know, right? If you doesn't know, then never access to internet before. But for those who don't know, Pong is basically this is Pong, right? So Pong is an arcade table tennis game, right? So our project is basically to develop a web application that people can play Pong online together, right? Okay, and for all the tech nerds out there, right? So if you're wondering what our tech stack is, so this is what we use. The funny thing is, during our first meeting, right? So when everyone sits down together and talk about the project, what should we do, right? We don't really know much about what these things are. So we do what all students do, and we decide on all of this in 5 minutes, right? Which proves to be, led to major consequences later on. Okay, so let's talk about our learning experience, right? So, I assume most of you all here don't know what this is, right? We probably know this is a code, but you don't really know what it does, right? For those of you who don't know, it's okay, because 2.5 months ago, we also don't know. Right? But in 2.5 months, we went from not knowing what this code does to writing all of this, right? And this is only one of many files, right? Definitely not ChatGPT generated. Okay, maybe some. Okay, so let's talk about what we enjoy doing this project, right? Okay, so because this is a team project, there must be collaboration, right? So it is very fun, very fun to start a new project and then to learn something new. We also enjoyed working together and building stuff together. Right, so that's what we enjoyed. Let's talk, but as always, all fun things comes with not fun stuff, right? So let's talk about the challenges we faced, right? Okay? In collaboration, and I speak of this in the industry as well. Collaboration can be difficult, right? Everyone is different. Everyone has different opinions, right? So this can make agreeing to the same idea very difficult, right? In peer-to-peer, sometimes when we learn new things, either from the internet, from ChatGPT, or even from our own teammates, they can be wrong, right? So we have to keep them into consideration. But with that said, we have worked out our differences. We have persevered for 2.5 months, and now we have PongSH. So now we're going to have a live demonstration of what this web app does. Okay. Give it a bit for us to set up. Okay. You're probably wondering, you know what Pong is already, but what does the SH stand for, right? So SH stands for shell, right? And shell means terminal, right? Terminal is what all programmers use to navigate around and do basic stuff, right? So what this means is our theme of the project is terminal, right? So it stands out a bit more, but this means the user experience is pretty not suitable for the open public lah. But yes, so everything we do, most of the stuff we do will require us to type in commands. So for instance, if you want to log in into our account, what do? We type in login. Okay, here you can see it's originally made for 42 students only, but we expanded it so that people with a Google account can also try. So once you log in, you'll be greeted with our simple, project setup. Right, so you can customize your own avatar. You can put in your own nickname and a brief bio that we will not collect. Okay, moving on. Alright, so this is our homepage, right? It is not very traditional. Normally in the homepage you see everything, right? But in the terminal you see nothing. You type out things and they come out, right? So for instance, we have the terminal on the left side, and then we have the basic profile stuff on the right side, right? So like I said, it's a terminal, right? So most of the stuff we do, we will need to type in commands, right? So we have a help, and the text can be quite small, but basically you have a set of commands that will that when you run, you will do something, right? So let's say this is the online game, right? So online game need friends, right? So let's say we have a friend request. Right, so you can see we have a notification. It is live, and we can accept this friend request. And since now we are friends, we can now talk to each other, right? So even in this game web app, we also implemented chats, right? So people can talk to each other. This is actually the chat system is heavily inspired by Discord as well, right? So we have like the typing, the new messages pop up, the unread stuff like that, right? But the most important thing we implement in this chat is the ability to challenge people to a Pong game, right? This is what most of us here are interested in, right? So let's say we issue a challenge, and when both sides agrees, we are brought to the game lobby, right? So in the game lobby, you can choose different type of game modes, right? We have the boring standard old Pong, we have our own standard Pong, and we have death mode, which is 1 point, right? So for this showcase, we will only be showing the standard, and in the standard, you can choose your own different pedals, right? So different pedals will do different things. So it's like you have your own power-ups, right? So it's a bit more interesting. It's not very boring, slow, and slow-paced funky. It's a very fast-paced, require critical thinking. Okay, so let's say we choose a paddle, right? And then we have emote systems, right? Everyone loves emotes, everyone loves to spam when you're doing nothing, waiting for the opponent to accept. And let's say we are both ready, so we go into the game, and we have Pong. Okay, the Pong game can be quite visually cluttered, right? Because there's a lot of particles. Our front-end developer for the game went a bit ham right? He went a bit ham to design all of this. But you can see we have different effects, right? We have different effects. For in this instance, what you're seeing right now is a reverse gravity effect, where the ball is affected by gravity but upwards, right? There's also a special, I guess, features you can say with our game, is that the ball can curve. Right, that's right. The ball can actually curve. And the requirement of curving a ball is that when you hit the ball, when your paddle is moving, right? So it's like when you're baseballing and when you hit it, and the ball will curve, right? So that's our special mechanic. Along with that, you have different effects, right? So you can see the black hole, it actually affects the ball's trajectory. This is thanks to our game backend, right? I think he learned a lot about black holes after this project. He learned a lot about black holes and how they work, right? Okay, so you have the slowdown effects, right? Speed up effect, the ball goes faster. And like I said, the pedals produce different effects, right? For instance, the one on the left will curve the ball more, and the one on the right is basically a longer pedal, right? Because yeah. So when you lose, you look like this. Then we have a custom losing method. Need to thank my game dev for that lah. But of course, we have other requirements in the subject that we have to fulfill also lah, like the boring ones, like it requires us to do like two-factor authentication, and we need to check on people's profile. It's like leaderboards, right? But let's look at the leaderboard, right? So you can see the leaderboard is well designed, and there is other commands you can run that does other things up, right? So we also have some fun commands as well, right? So so let's say we have cow say, right? So what is cow say, right? So cow say basically makes the cow say something, right? So for example, so we have a simple cow that says moo. Okay. We have okay, right? Okay. Okay. Okay, and we have credits as well. So we put up our stuff, right? Some of the details you can see here in the credits, right? And then the last but the funnest command we implemented is sudo. So a bit of a background. Sudo in programming basically gives you admin privileges to find bugs, do this, do that, right? So we find it interesting. We want our own sudo, right? So before we run this sudo, we're gonna say thanks a lot.